So the disparate, stranded crews learned to work together and even managed to take control of that rogue bird of prey.
Oh, I can't wait to see what happens next.
About that story thread, you better get used to disappointment. Hey, Commander Fennec here, and the finale is upon us, and it's presented as a direct continuation to the previous episode.
Well, aside from a quick flashback.
Yes, a nice moment where we meet Nova Squad before the events depicted in TNG's The First Duty, with an all-excited, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed mariner. But how the story progresses, it's like there really was no need for the previous episode.
Yeah, what happened to the crew stranded on the planet? What happened to the bird of prey they acquired? Why didn't they use it to sneak past Locarno's defenses instead of asking the Orions for help?
None of that is mentioned. Our lower deckers are back on board the Cerritos as if nothing had happened.
Well, that's not very good storytelling.
It isn't. It certainly felt like the Orion subplot was just something to set up Season 5, and not really essential to the story. They just ignored everything they set up previously for a few jokes, a ridiculous fight, and a tease for what's to come.
And also, if Nick made a point of not attacking any Federation ships, how did he get hold of a Federation starship?
Actually, aren't Binars supposed to be part of the Federation?
That was what was stated in TNG.
And Beta Z?
Yep, it too. That's why it was such a big deal when it was invaded during the Dominion War.
So why are their ships treated as non-Federation vessels in this season?
You got me, Gigi.
And how did Nick get his hands on such an advanced vessel? He's a pilot, not an engineer, right?
How did Lieutenant Paris create a Delta Flyer?
You making comparisons between Locarno and Paris now.
Well, maybe the writers got confused between the two.
Well, they are played by the same actor.
As was cheekily pointed out during the show.
And the ending was disappointing.
Mariner attempting to convince the various rogue elements to stop following Locarno was fine, I had no problem with that. But yeah, why repeat the ending of Star Trek II The Wrath of Khan, shots, music, and all?
When I saw that, I immediately knew how it would end.
You really shouldn't telegraph a story's ending by copying the beats of another, better story.
The action was great, but I think it could have worked better if it was another Crisis Point holo novel. Heck, it totally felt like the over-the-top action we've seen in those two previous excellent Lower Decks episodes, except now, it was really happening to the crew.
Up to now, every season of Lower Decks ended on a very strong episode, a really high note, making you look forward to what's to come. But here, despite all the flashy explosions, this one felt really obvious, predictable, and a letdown. I'm awarding Old Friends New Planets 1.5 paws. Tell me, what did you think of this episode? Share your thoughts in the comments, live long, and may the Force be with you.